HQs, and Brokey might have a nice angle. This is getting really weird now. The bomb's been dropped immediately, and look at the position. Brokey's baiting now because his teammates are at the bottom of mid.
This is actually a really awesome spot to be in your phase. You've got so much presence. Although here comes the swing, and you need that quick, fast headshot there from Rain. Clustering up, moving in towards the A-bomb site. Olofmeister's in the pit though, and it is Olofmeister after all. So let's see what he can do from this position. It's all the stepping. He's going to have to make his play.
Know. He's going to get at least 1 or 2 clean shots.
Oh my god, they don't check it. That could be round ending. Meister's doing more damage, picks off the player on balcony. Now it's up to Nex. Just the 1 versus 1 USP battles. It could have been if they would have just cleared the pit or something. To flick left and right within 90 degrees of the center point. So if you have a 180, then you can do that. You can have a 360 coverage with very little.
Well, this is quite the take of Banana. It's pretty standard stuff with the double nades towards the tree and so on, but to do it in a force buy round after losing the pistol is a great start. Next walks through a smoke with an AK-47 and he dies. This is not a good round from Big.
Big trying to recover this, but it's going to be difficult. Have to clear out the bomb site first with those MAC-10s. And FaZe aren't really allowing it. Great round from FaZe. We're really exploring. You see these talents like Xantares coming up on like a local team for him, a Turkish team, and then saying, okay, can we pluck this guy even though he doesn't speak great English? Is it like how's the impact there going to be?
And here comes the push from one player's made his way towards CT. Brookie had to get more from that, wasn't able to though. Cold has been spotted at the back of the site. No one is anywhere close to him. He's got 13 seconds to try to hold on. The bomb's on the floor, needs to be collected. Big are super slow, but I don't think Rain's going to get the flashbang in time. There it is, there's a flashbang, there's the peak, there's the kill. There is no plant to be had. Next in construction. That was so laboured from Big.
Yeah, there's like no pressure on Cold. And in come Big. This is like fast timing for a top mid take. It's looking a little bit disjointed here, but great counter utility usage from FaZe to really make it impossible. Oh my god, FaZe is so ready for this.
It's quite a Molotov, but they don't really take position, do they?
If the CTs start with 3 Banana, which can often happen, so you can really just take immediate control of Banana, there is a fast timing window to attack the A-bomb site where you can be 5 versus 2. You rarely see teams go for it too often, but FaZe had a stack on top mid at the beginning of the round, so they were ready for that.
Yeah, it was a good call and confusing play there. Smooya just ran up.
No creeping through the smoke, and Rain really needs some help. There's Nico from the back. That's the distraction. Big Run B's been spotted and swatted on the A-bomb site, so a plant should be good for Big.
The way that Tizian peeked that was really, really smart. I'm going to copy that. So with a defensive frag onto Cold Zero, not much that Nico could do here, you'd imagine. And Nico's just looking to try to catch somebody here. He needs to get given a free one to entertain the chances, but to do this, there is one. Number 2 comes in, and he's got the 3rd. Nico, he's got time as well. Beautiful quad kill. They moved off the mark just a little bit too soon, and Nico with the full punish.
Oh. There's some crazy rounds, you know, are rage-worthy.
Alright, well, FaZe are keeping things together despite having lost the bomb site. They still have a triangle of doom, and, well, the fate is sealed, it seems, Big in this round. Nico, Rain, and Cold.
And it looks like Xantares will discover that it's a lie. There's no one up there. Fast top mid take comes through, but Olofmeister doing the damage from Boiler. Great flick there for the 3rd frag. Goes in for the quad kill. And that is where he will fail, but he's done more than enough. Nico there coming in to 2nd mid. We'll find the bomb, and it looks like he's already going to get caught here, surely. Oh, he's actually got the frag. He gets dinked, though, by Nico.
And they get rewarded.
I think Olofmeister is one of my favourite all-time players.
Olofmeister here now from Arch. And one thing that's worth checking out is what spots players like Olofmeister stand in, given the weapon versus what they expect. If you're against pistols, you're expecting a loss of Y peaks, lots of fast-moving opponents. Nice shot from Xantares, and that's what he does. But if you think...
probably go for it. I don't think this round is over.
Oh yeah.
They have enough money. And if Nico could do it alone, Look at that ding dong from Cold Zero, man.
He wasn't ready.
And he hasn't seen Brokey on a def cam either. So unless they give the sound cues away, they don't know where the second player is coming from necessarily.
Yeah, they gotta go now though.
Yeah, being real patient about this. 2 players left. There's double stack. Brokey, even if he just takes them out, that'll be enough. Xantares facing. It's so close, but it's it might just be too late now. Doesn't see him hiding. That's all he can do now is just hide. Olofmeister starting to creep. See if he can get there in time. There's grenades to delay. They're just edging forward. The Cold Zero fall off. No, he stands his ground for a second. And Brokey's here for the third. It's a 2-man deletion squad.
Oh no.
Smuya remains. And Olofmeister's still on the A bomb site. He's still not rotating even now. Picking up an M4 before he makes his way. Thrusting. There's the peak. Smuya down to half health in the pool. It's basically a headshot position. Shoot, for example. You can show some shoulder, but really,
it's a bad thing.
To get the information is very, very costly sometimes. Cold Zero, Nico, and Brokey remain. Doesn't matter who remains at this point for FaZe. Seems to always be a problem. Over a minute on the clock for Big. They're so deep in towards A though, and now they have complete on the middle box. Take some angles away, flashbangs as well. There is a flank coming, however. Not doing anything just yet, but delays just enough. Dan, not this Dan, is covering the game on caffeine, so if you want to go and give him some support, then have a look for his channel. Should we call you Dan Chan?
No.
It's like a Japanese thing, isn't it, Chan? I forget what it means.
It's not my name, James. You Japanese? You speaking Japanese using it in a sentence, James? Japanese sentence?
I'm not Japanese, but you know, Nico is. Oh, he might find. The timing of that is unreal. If he got the kill there, imagine he gets a bomb plant. Super Mario Brothers experiences, even the ones where you couldn't save.
Oh, Nico!
Oh my god!
He got so deep there. That's hilarious.
It's an interesting play, and
oh wow!
Huh.
Yeah, that's a problem.
The smoke from Cold to Arch from second mid. You don't see that all the time, but here he is on the flank. Easy kill into Xantares. But now they know where he is, and he doesn't know where Nex is. Nex is on that angle. He's on that Krieg, the headshot position. Nex has every advantage here. But he's got to get the shot, and for some reason he...
A lot of information that can leave Big holding 4 players towards the bomb site. There's the burst flashbang, and it's all success for FaZe. 1 round away from the first map here. Olofmeister goes through his teammate Smoke. Smear's been taken out towards B, and there's a flank. Thought he was safe with the smoke, but it was a trap. Olofmeister forced a grenade out, but that's all the information known. And the bomb, they're still going to go towards A. I like this because they have him surrounded well. Actually, I think it's more a time thing. 16 seconds on the clock, never mind. 16 to 4 for FaZe.
Everyone rotates around the info you have, and Rain will spot them. Trying to play CT vet, not going to be going so well for him. Oh my goodness, Xantares with the flicks. Now it's just down to Cold Zero against 3.
That's a pretty simple strat from Big.
It's winnable.
It is winnable. There we go. 1 bullet left, quick reload. He knows where 1 is. Where's the trade fragger? Not too concerned right now. Probably realizing there's some kind of bait setup going on. Being patient. Oh, he's taking 1 in the dome immediately. So Big push ramp. Well, I mean, they are effectively committed towards the B bomb site, but... Oh dear. 3 versus 2. There's 45 seconds, and the bomb needs to be collected. Bomb plant pressure is looming. Very forward smoke. It leaves the door open. Space has been created. 30 seconds on the clock. They will commit to the bomb plant. 25 seconds. Ooh, they're going for the rotation towards A.
And Nico, oh, he's in the perfect spot. He smartly plays passive, plays a super off angle. This is perfect.
Yeah, I mean there was no good option. Oh, caught a grenade in his hand. Is he good for 2? He is. That's so much control. They haven't even started pushing the bomb site yet.
Kind of timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the old Existence team where they used to set up on cache inside a main, and then.
So it's either delay ramp or upper.
There's definitely a moment when people have their names out. There's like a quiet before the storm type.
Won't quite work out for him there. Interesting to see him grow with more experience. Next, trying to hop up. Gets taken back down again though. tabsen creeping by the smoke, waiting for a peek from the CTs. Slightly repositioning. Will he get there in time? He sees one player emerging from the ramp, but it's Nico. There is no good option though really on FaZe, is there? Smooya now in control, moving down to the double doors. Catching Cold Zero off guard. 1 versus 1 now of Olofmeister. Trying to bait a peek. Gotta go for the quick scope. Not gonna work out. Smooya will finish off the job. If he get Olofmeister more involved, as he won't need to hold a secret with 20 seconds on the clock. And here we go. Then there were two, Xantares and tabsen. As Olofmeister making the play. tabsen alone now, 1 versus 3. Will Brokey find a weapon? Still on the deagle only. Chain flashes once again. Cold Zero not quite hitting the mark. Big swarming the site. Is there a rifle to be collected? Surely there's a rifle. There we go. Xantares has found it. Might need a reload. Brokey trying to do what he can. More chain flashes. That's a very awkward pick for Olofmeister. tabsen with a last-ditch effort to make it more expensive. Yeah, for me, I think if you remove the Krieg, the scope of the Krieg, it would be fine. Maybe tweak the money a little. That's me anyway. But I wouldn't nerf it to the point where it's too awful.
My heart skipped a beat there. You should not be going up there.
35 seconds. Not expecting his position. Didn't finish off the job, but Brokey will get one of the frags. Another bomb's been dropped and it all falls to pieces for Big, it seems. 27 seconds. tabsen's been spotted. Oh my god, that's beautiful from tabsen. Looking for the ace here on Olofmeister. Can't figure out where he is. Gets shot in the back of the USP.
Okay, now we've got a 3v3 on our hands, and Big don't have all that much positioning. Forward wrap just now, and Cold Zero takedown next.
There's no commitment from FaZe, playing for the round win rather than stopping the bomb from being defused. For me, with a quick shot, not quite hitting the mark there. We'll take Olofmeister out from the back. Knife is out though. Made a miscalculation. tabsen playing for 2. Hello.
It's not planted for him.
Yeah, it's not. With it not being done in 5 seconds, does tabsen wonder? Cold Zero has to come off, but it's too late. He's done his job. Cold of 4 kills, it won't be enough. Tries to hold on to the AWP. Once he's in the wrong position, Raid creeping again. Spotting the bomb immediately, which causes the rotation. Olofmeister now pushing the ramp position. And tabsen still standing in squeaky. Oh, he's missed his shot. So much potential, but it's falling to pieces now. Cold is on the A bomb site though with 15 seconds left. Surely not. 4 players on A, and that will be enough. It will be 10. I like this process. I kind of baited Big into concentrating on that area with the smoke up in main. Only to then deploy the HG grenade. Nice stuff, and
Leave much round time.
yeah, 20 seconds. This is the nervous rotation. We've got Xantares in control with an off angle. Lots of sound cues. Smooya, so you realise the flank is there. Could have been a lot, wasn't much, but Xantares patiently. Oh, that's beautiful. Why does he pull his knife out?
He's won it. He's won the round though.
Oh, okay. Pull it out as you want to.
Advantages on the T side. Good shot from Smooya.
Oh.
Okay, could have been punished. Well, there it comes.
Schoolboy error. 4 versus 3 though. Big are still in control. Oh, tabsen's just misplayed, creeping in, and again for Big. These entries for FaZe they could be colossal. But tabsen's cleaning up. 3 players survive. AWP can be rescued. Ooh, more variants to be had. Oh boy. Well, that's a great way to start. You can hear someone's on a roof, and you know one guy's squeaky at least. So there's only one unknown right now.
Nice. Did Olofmeister punish hearing the guy get tagged? Kind of might not have been the case, but whichever way you cut it, it's not a good look for FaZe. The bomb's been lost, it's been smoked. Olofmeister, it's a horrible spot because you can't play in front of the smoke, but you kind of had to make the push.
Radar frag, perhaps. Very fast, Olof. Oh, I think Spear got shot in the head through the wall. I saw his head fall back, but I didn't hear the pink sound. I don't know. Anyway.
He tried to fake the pin pull.
But with there's so little time on the clock that there's still problems. flashbang goes too deep, and that's going to make a hell of a difference. There are T's in the red though, and when that clock goes low, then things can really get bad. The bomb's been dropped now, and it's spotted, so they can focus on the A bomb site. 2 players remaining. The wallbang attempted next with the CZ, right place, right time, and is there even time to do this? Ooh. 10 seconds to plant the bomb on the B bomb site. This would be quite the upset. The glass is smashed, which limits NiKo's options, but that's one of them. Just a headshot for Tizian. There's like a round like that, where Big have got AWP and a bunch of pistols. And one guy gets lost on the FaZe team or whoever it is with the advantage, and you just feel like they're going to lose this round. You know?
Yeah, even though you should be winning. Like...
Yeah. This is absolute madness, and it might be happening again. They still have a man advantage, and they've kept Big off the rifles for now, but that's a forward smoke ahead of the bomb. Rain avoiding the flashbang, such a key position. Cold. Oh boy. Now there are problems. How do you plant the bomb in this situation? They're lining up in the vents. That's one of the weirdest spray downs you'll see. NiKo has 20 seconds. 1 versus 2. Bomb's been collected. Does he make it play upstairs? There's a chance he could do this. Surely it's the right play. No one's covering the bomb whatsoever. Oh! It was not to be on this occasion. Game point for Big. Oh, he's made a very, very forward play. Surely he's been hurt from the garage. You can see the wide swing from Smuya. So far, so good. Cole taken out as well. Remaining 3 players in a ramp, and here's the gimmick play. Does he pull the trigger immediately? He does. Xantares only good for 1 though. There's so much information here for Big, but Olofmeister is looking for the rotation. He's got the wrong angle though. That leaves NiKo alone now. He's got 1 minute to take out 3 players. 19 seconds. Got to pull the knife out just to walk. Did he see Nex? I think he did. The wide swing from Next Day will be enough. 16 to 12. We are going to a 3rd map. Still keeping an eye on the ladder room though, but there's so many players facing. No one's been fragged just yet somehow. Xantares the first to fall. Next going for the taps. And it's 4 on 4.
Nice pop by Tizian, doing some good work from the upper position. Is quite aware that he can be peeked though. Doesn't want to be caught out in the open. I think his teammates do some work as well, and Cold Zero, there goes the molly, but he's got to do more than that. He's got to go for the peaks here eventually. And there it is, got to go towards the bomb. There are the challenges. Very tentative stuff from Big, but they make it work. Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, Roki found an opening here on the backside.
Oh dear. That miss could really cost him a lot, but Tizian's spray control of the Krieg was fantastic.
No time, 5 seconds.
Oh dear. Is he actually going to survive after time? The knife! Oh, no respect style.
Like you gotta try to get some ground here. Smoke off one of the lanes, flash deep.
Well, that's one way to do it, just fragging everybody they can see. Well, that is a violent post-plant play. Can't just say that without saying right.
Because it's the reasons why I was saying overpass is so amazing. Live by the sword, die by the sword, as they say. And all the swords are flying into Big's face. Or the big faces. It's kind of a weird thing to say. But Ivy control will be phases, and obviously Big were on a save in this situation. Alright, I'm curious how the buy round will look for...
Obviously they just gave away one of their positions up in ladder. Ali was cleared early on.
Oh my god, okay. Tizian managed to clean things up, I think. 17 seconds to plant the bomb. I think he'll be able to do it. Smuya seeing nothing, waiting for the retake. Look at the patience on the lad. Come a long way on Big. Starting to creep up now with the AWP. I think he was he spotted there? I think he might have been. There is stereo frags for Big. Point, yeah. Well, the bait's set up. Will it even be needed? The rifle is heard, but tabsen's got all 3 frags, and
I'm like trying to think, like, what does it take for them to trade that kill? Do they just all have to swing? Do they have to triple peek to trade him? Like
You got a nade.
See what Rain just jumped on. I'm pretty sure those exact wooden panels were on old Inferno.
And there's some people that tried.
Well, Rain's going to try to get some advantages for his team, and maybe he has in a 4 versus 4. FaZe trying to make fast plays. Oh, Culture's so up the ladder and blind and falls to the flames. Can't be happy with that, but maybe NiKo can do something about it. Then again, maybe not. Can't even finish my sentence before more people get fragged. So close now. Brokey to a number of different engagements, but left to dance.
Completely. He's not having a good game, is he? He's in there with the response. And there's been enough space sport with that kill onto Smooya to plant the bomb to get some position. Brain has to be on point here. There's the burst. Can't find Xantares in time, though.
2 Desert Eagles remain. 1 Desert Eagle remains. Kicked like a mule when you fire them. Creeping through the smoke. Is anybody watching? Kind of.
Big know this push is coming. They've got so much information. Oh my god, it's just too. That's just too easy of an angle.
Ooh,
Man,
that
that's a whiff.
should have been another one. There we go. Not too late to deliver. Stand and deliver. Nico makes his way down into the B-bomb site. Surely the steps have been heard. You can see the process swinging for the big players, and Xantares is there now trying to catch up on the scoreboard. Smokes and grenades out into a Cold Zero fighting for the ladder room. 21 HP. Does he swing ladder? Waiting for some grenades. Oh, so much fire damage around main. There could be a flurry of kills here for Big, but surely there's so much position for FaZe creeping through the smoke. They seem to have no idea. Xantares is up high. Oh my god, a transfer to Cold Zero. Apparently he did have the awareness, and this is the hunting mode Xantares that we look for in every game from Big and rarely see. Olofmeister 1 versus 3. Flashes out the window. He knows one is ladder, but where are the other two? Jiggling for information. One up top takes a shot, and it's guaranteed for Tizian.
Oh, nice pick from Xantares. Xantares has had some nice moments. It's all been tabsen and Tizian so far for Big, though. tabsen's out of the picture, so that's a good pick from Mr. Rain.
Okay, not a bad start. Xantares almost with a full 360. 2 versus 3. Can Olof get to ladder room in time? It'll be a more measured approach. And then there was Olof with the Orion USB. I just re-equipped mine.
Ouch. That's a table smasher when you only have a pistol.
Especially, oh dear, especially on train. I feel like that's such a big round for FaZe, the CT side of train. There's so much potential to come back and string rounds together. So this is a really big opportunity. Really has opened the door for them to get back into this map. Olofmeister finished off the job there for Brokey. 2 versus 1. Everything's fallen to pieces now, and
I know exactly where he is. You know, there's usually one hell, and there's the peak. It's so impossibly hard. Well, that's a pretty solid molly. Oh my god, that was the one place that they could stand with cover, and now they're getting murdered by Smooya and Xantares.
that's a really cool molly. Don't see that often enough. Flying Mach 10 to finish off the job, and there are a lot of match points. Rain, does he go all the way? Flash is avoided. What happened to the flashbang? Perhaps it went behind him.
That was really weird.
That looked spot on.
Yeah, we should get a replay of that. Slow it down. That'd be pretty sick.
I remember a flashbang which Pasha threw on Inferno, which just went behind the tiniest divot and didn't flash anybody. But it's the end of the line here, I think, on Train. 2 versus 5 now. Cold and Brokey. Brokey's on fire as well. Can't really support his teammate. He could try to shoot the feet, but I don't know how successful he will be. There's almost no cover for the bomb plant, but it will be planted anyway. Plenty of utility left for Big. And numbers, most importantly. There's no kit for either of these two players. More flashes to come. There goes the last one from Nex. Avoided, but it's double peak, and that's going to be it. 16-5, a massive scoreline for Big at the end of Train.